about your dog. Build your plan and get 50% off at thefarmersdog.com/Mets, official sponsor of the Mets.
Let's face it, shopping for a used car isn't always a positive experience, but that is about to change. Honda is bringing the plus side to used car buying with Honda True Used. Shop from a selection of vehicles up to 10 years old. Plus, get a Honda-backed limited warranty and other premium benefits. Learn more.
Hey everyone. I thought I'd do a quick video on this nice little table radio. This is a Panasonic. It is solid state, and I picked this up at a thrift store a few years ago. I couldn't have paid more than $4 or $5 for it, and its model number escapes me, so let's take a look at the back here. It is a Panasonic, come on, focus, RE-6513, and this was made in Japan. I believe it is 1972 or so, and another classic case of they just don't make radios like this anymore. If you just want to listen, it has great sound. If you want a DX, it has great sensitivity. And it's right just after sunset here in central Massachusetts. We've got a station coming in from New York right now. It's just a beautiful sound. And even though by this time they started going to composites and plastics, same deal. They just don't build stuff like this anymore. You've got this fake wood, not even a veneer, more of like a vinyl. Down on the bottom, we've got our volume, tone control with bass and treble, band switch with FM with automatic frequency control, and AM, and of course our tuning. But I just can't tell you what a blast this thing is to tune. And just as a side note, you know, a lot of people in this hobby get really hung up on gear and having the latest and the greatest in digital that and digital this. At the end of the day, it really comes down to, what do you want to do? Do you want to listen? Do you enjoy listening to programming? Do you enjoy hunting down DX and looking for distant signals? On medium wave, I like doing a little bit of both. Even though there isn't a lot of good local programming, a lot of AM stations have gone to syndication, and you get this extreme right-wing, I won't even call it news talk, it's just propaganda, but that's the way of the world. And but I do enjoy hunting down occasional sports programming. Football can be a blast to listen to. Of course, I listen to baseball all summer long, and we're just about at the end of baseball season. But I wanted to give you a quick tour of this little radio because I'm guessing that this thing will outperform many of, if not most of, what you would buy today. And it only cost me a few bucks. No hum. Guessing our capacitors are fine, so really no reason to swap those out. I want to show you one more thing on the back. This is kind of odd. The FM antenna, by default, is actually your AC power cord. This is an AC only set. But if you want to hook up an external antenna, you can do so with these terminals right here, and that's for FM. For AM, tonight I'm going to try the Circa AM Advantage loop antenna. See if that can't get me some really distant stations, or maybe null out some signals. But like I said earlier, you don't have to spend a lot of money on these things, and I think this is pretty cool. This is, as I mentioned, this is 1972 vintage, so you've got really the end of the Mad Men era. So you've got this kind of retro bullet hole speaker grill. And you've got those nice chrome knobs and that classic red dial. I think Panasonic made amazing radios, maybe only second to Sony. Some folks think better than Sony. I love Panasonic radios, and if you follow this channel, you may have seen my RF-2200. That might be my all-time favorite radio receiver that I've ever owned. But this little table set, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight, and hoping to pick up some distant stations. I think we will. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care for now.